Crocodile grabbed a girl and dragged her into the water. No one could imagine what would happen next.
But before we start, please take a moment to give this video a like, subscribe to Happy World, and hit the bell so you'll never miss these great stories.
They claim you can't run out of good because it keeps coming back. These statements are backed up by a true story from one of Sinatra's communities. A 10-year-old girl and her father were compassionate to a little woodland kitten who had become so free that it couldn't even walk. They couldn't have realized, however, that this tiny creature would later become the hero who would save them from a horrific catastrophe, possibly the worst thing that could have happened ever to them. For the townspeople, it was just another day. Zhao and his daughter Hao were going home after a day of fishing. The man used to bring the girl along with him when he went fishing when he regarded her to be his fortunate good luck charm. When Hao was around, he always caught more fish. The girl noticed a kitten sitting in the bushes when they were already on their way to the village. It was so feeble that it drew the girl's attention right away. Hao quickly requested her father's assistance with the animal. The man gave the animal fish and later brought in a local veterinarian to examine it. The kitten was unable to resist the examination due to its extreme frailty. It couldn't do anything but growl and hiss. The vet determined that the animal was totally healthy but terribly malnourished. The kittens couldn't find food on their own because they didn't have a mother. Zhao and his daughter chose to offer food to the animal after checking with the vet because taking it home would condemn the cat to a life in captivity. Sure, no one could promise that the kitten would come to the same spot to be fed every day, so the next few days were crucial. Hao was scared as she wouldn't see the kitten again, but she did, and a friendship between a wild cat and a 10-year-old girl was born. Almost every day, Zhao and his daughter contributed a portion of their catch to the animal. Meanwhile, the cat grew in size and developed into a lovely creature. It was a gorgeous golden Asian cat. When measured with a tail, this species reaches a length of around 1 meter or 1.5 meters in adulthood. The Asian golden cat is a formidable predator that primarily feeds on roadkill and some birds, but can also hunt deer. These creatures prefer to be alone and only pair together during mating season. They're nocturnal since they're frequently pursued by humans. Because the Asian golden cat is a popular species for keeping in captivity, poachers capture them and sell them as rare and exotic pets for astronomical sums of money. In the woodlands, there are very few of these animals surviving. Hao spent 2 months in the forest meeting and feeding the wild cat she named Golden Whiskers, until the animal vanished one day. The kitten grew up, became stronger, and eventually set off on its own. The girl became accustomed to not seeing her feline companion. One day, Hao and her mother, who was renowned as the healer in the area, went to the river to gather plants for ointment. The woman was on the lookout for the right ingredients. Hao's mother asked her to grab some plants nearby the water, but just as Hao came close, a giant crocodile came out of the water from hiding and grabbed her. Hao's mother raced to the water, unsure of what to do or how to save her daughter when the predator grabbed her by the leg. Then, out of nowhere, a massive golden cat emerged. It wasn't the same helpless, malnourished kitten that couldn't even stand on its own legs anymore. The animal charged the crocodile without fear. The predator's mouth parted and the girl was able to flee. The cat also retreated once it saw Hao was no longer in danger. The girl was rescued and the fisherman's family discovered that Golden Whiskers was still alive. Every day, Hao searches the depths of the forest in hopes of reuniting with her savior. The wild animal put its life on the line to help the girl for her kindness. The cat, which most Chinese people regard as a delicacy, came to the child's rescue. It is said that it is impossible to run out of good, and that even a wild animal can remember the good done to it for the remainder of its life. Thank you for taking the time to watch this story, and don't forget to subscribe for more.